It's actually funny because once this concept kind of came into my head of, and it is a form of a self-help book, my version of one.
Yeah, as close as you can get.
Yeah, and then I started thinking, well, I've learned, like Gene Simmons was like, he always said, you always look like a star when you go out in public. Always look special. Always look different. And I just, that right off the bat, that's what Gene said. So instead of just writing that as one of the principles, I'll call it the Gene Simmons principle because that's got some sexiness to it. Like, what is that? And then I thought, well, why don't I just create all of the principles named after somebody that I learned something from? And then once that concept came, it came into my head quite easily. And then it was just a matter, because there was about, I think I started with 27 principles. Then you said whittle it down. You know, one of the ones that I wanted to use.
Fell by the wayside.
There was the Arnold Schwarzenegger principle. And I can't remember what that was, but it was kind of how he, it was the same as, I think, as the Chris Jericho principle of believing in yourself. Because he wanted to be the world's biggest bodybuilder and the world's biggest movie star when he was a kid, which I thought was a direct correlation to me wanting to be a wrestler and be in a rock and roll band when I was a kid. But I realized they were very similar, so something's got to go, and I'd rather put my own name on it than his. So he's gone. There was a Bob Backlund one in there at some point that he taught me in Japan of always save your money. But then I'm like, that's not really. I mean, everyone knows that. And what kind of a story am I going to tell about that? So there was ideas that came, and then 20 principles. 20. So I think it was at 21, and then I cut another one to just leave it even 20. I just thought, once that came in, it just flowed really, really easy to get the ideas of either the stories I wanted to tell or the principles that I'd already thought and think of the stories around those.